the Bank of Canada governor is going to speak. And so if you're trading, I'm not sure what he's going to say, but if you trade the Canadian dollar, you might want to check into that. This morning we've had gold up, and the U.S. dollar has certainly gone down. If I know a lot of people place binary trades on the Nadex overnight on the U.S. dollar euro pair. So there was quite a bit of movement in that pair. Bonds are headed down, and I saw a good entry on those. If you've never looked at bonds, or if you have an interest in looking at them, I have discovered that Lori's elevator, when bonds are trending, that is just an excellent entry point. I'm really impressed with that because it's been my experience, and what I've also checked back and looked at. When you get an elevator in a bond trend, you've got at least 10 ticks, and 10 ticks in ZB that's a nice trade, and you can get more. You can get more. So, but after 10 ticks off of an elevator in ZB, I would pay real close attention to keeping your stop pretty close. Anyway, we've got poor crude oil has really taken a beating overnight. I'm not sure what. Let's see. We're at. I can't quite. Oh yeah, here it's easier to see on this. Yeah, we're down to the -1 deviation. I couldn't see if that was. I was looking at my other chart, but anyway, we'll have to see what happens here. What's making me a little leery of crude oil right here is after this big sell-off we've had, now it's painting green apexes. So as long as it keeps that and doesn't suddenly turn these things red and continue on down, but we're well below the red ice. And we'll just have to see what this pans out. The high of this session has not even gone to the -0.5 deviation yet. So we had the VIX close yesterday at 20, almost 2060, one tick off of that. The indices overnight went down, 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 and it was those things were being led by the DAX. So if you trade indices, the DAX will generally give you a pretty good heads up of what the U.S. indices might be thinking about doing. We've got some questions in here. Tick chart used for the elevators on ZB. I've experimented with that a little bit, and I've got I have 6 ticks up right now. I was using 4. I may go back to 4, but don't try to use 12 on that particular market like we do on the indices and the commodities. 12 generally works pretty well. I prefer 8 for gold. Gold can get a little jittery, but right now I have 6 up, and I haven't quite settled on whether I like 6 better for ZB or if I like 4. But don't make it too big, would be my suggestion anyway. And another question is ballpark stop loss for NQ. David, I've got a big news for you. Yesterday, Lori put a really very, very good post in the forum. I'm not sure what the link to it is, but she can probably put that in when she comes. She'll be on, I think, pretty quick. And she has got a real clear um, suggestion of how to use the elevators and the slings off of major streets with a 5-tick stop loss. And she has about an 85% win rate on that. So that's a significant thing. I think we all need to pay real good attention to that. Chris just put that link up, so thank you for doing that, Chris. I'm kind of at a loss of getting these links, but that thing is that is well worth everybody taking a look at. If you are, let me put it to you this way: if you are right now new and you are trying to learn the IZSS strategy that Daryl has been showing you, for heaven's sakes, stay with that until you have it real solid in your mind. In other words, you don't need to refer to your checklist, to your cheat sheet, to anything. You know that stuff as well as you know where your toothbrush and your toothpaste is. I mean, it's just autopilot. But after you have learned that and you're looking to expand your trading capability, definitely look at this post that Chris just put in. Some of us have been here longer. We're all on a journey together. Some just got on the road sooner than others. But if you have been using the diagnostic charts and have been practicing using these elevators and slings that Lori put us all onto, then that's a really good post. I'm quite impressed. Lori did a great job. So let's see. We've got some news at 10 o'clock is the IVPMI, and at 10:30 is Nat Gas. Some of you are trading Nat Gas on the Nadex. So today's the big day for that. I don't see too much else right this minute. I will come back at noon and we'll take a look and see what trades. I think it was Ezra was asking about the bond chart. If you put one of those things up, there was an elevator this morning at 740 on that. So that's what I would suggest you notice. And that is on this 6-tick chart that I have. Notice and then scroll back. And you will notice that when those things are happening and it's a trend, and sometimes in a trend you'll get a couple of them. You can either stay in and add on, or you can get out with your 10 ticks and then take another one the next time you see one of those. But boy, those are really, really nice. Anyway, this has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you about noon. Thanks.